Hi, good afternoon. Corrie Thorne, spiritual healer, coming in to do the channel messages for the month of November, recording on October the 31st on the full moon. Happy Halloween. So this message is for, I'm doing the water signs first, just finished Scorpio, now going to go into doing Cancer's message. And so for Cancer, I have mercy, 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 mercy. It's like, are you ready to surrender now? Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to let go of of? And I said this a little bit for Scorpio. You ready to let go of like kind of trying to get your way in something. Like it's like, and I feel like that's in our identity, like in your in your persona, in yourself. It's like, this is who I am, this is what I want, and this is it's like, no, 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 that's what I get. No, 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 no. What if you're something different? What if you're something more? And so I feel as if, see the coming apart, I have the coming apart card for you. And I have the essence that I feel like all of what you thought you were is coming apart. I feel like where you thought, where you're laying energy and where you're laying negative energy, or you're laying energy and feeling like the victim, I feel like that's not true. I feel like there's like, you're playing a bit of that game here somewhere, and there is like the storm field, and like it's like you're like, I feel like the storm is moving away now, not moving in. And I feel like, but for you, you're feeling like the storm is moving in. And it's like, no, the storm is moving away. It's moving away from the safe place. It's protecting what you want. And so it also comes in is, after all of this, there is the field of dreams. And from the field of dreams, it's like there's a lot of exhaustion, there's a lot of tired, there's a lot of shifting, there's a lot of cocooning that has had to happen. And it's like, don't take cocooning personal. I feel like development and growth all comes in different colors and different ways and different shapes and in different people. And I feel like for each of you cancers, none of you are the same. You're all very unique. And it's like being so defined by this whole being stuck into, well, this is what cancers are like. And this is what, no, there's so much more that goes into it goes into the creation of a human than the writing of what, of how they define a person. And I feel like if you get so stuck in defining yourself by the way that you've been defining yourself, I feel like you may be holding yourself back. So there's some wise wisdom coming in. I feel like you also have some, like you're getting educated, you're getting a schooling, a lesson in something. I feel like that's what it is. Like you're getting some sort of schooling, some sort of lesson. And I feel like for a lot of that cancer energy, I feel like a lot of it is, it's going to open up some doors for you and open up some new golden moments. But I feel like you need to sit and just learn, sit and just breathe, sit and just be. Don't, like, there's no need to rush. It's like there's no need to rush. What are you rushing for? And why do you feel that need to rush things through sometimes? It's like you just got all the freaking same cards that Scorpio just got. You got the great and full, spirit of gratitude, and the royal you. So I feel like sometimes, I'm going to say sometimes, it's like we don't want you to take your crown off, but sometimes we want you to put your ego into check, and just that desire. But we also want you to step into your light in a gentle way, in a soft way. It's like there's some push happening around you right now, and I feel like it's emotional. And so sometimes that emotional sense can sometimes be a barrier. And I also have coming in here is the spirit of gratitude. And I said the same thing for Scorpio, for Scorpio. I'm like, did you ever notice that this picture looks like a mug, or it looks like even a teapot or something? But it's like, if you look closely, there's an ear. And I feel like somebody has been listening. And the same thing I remember saying to Scorpio. And it's like they have been listening to your wants, your needs, but you're not, it's like, and so there's two ears, of course, but it's like, so the image, like I feel like the face of you, the truth of you, the direction of you will show itself if you just sit back. It's like, um, there's something that's making you feel as if you need to push yourself a little bit more. And it's like, why do you need to do that? And it's the same, what are you trying to perfect and why? It's like, don't need to do that. And it's like, and then a great and full comes in. And I feel like with this card, what I'm picking up is like, it's like the sense of trying to, what I feel like, what I'm not feel like, what I'm getting, what the message is here, is that there just seems like there's a sense of you're creating some sort of story in your head that has taken you back into old victim story. And how it's playing out seems to be that you're thinking that you're looking beyond the veil, but you're not. You're looking back in through the eyes of the past. And the veil into spirit world is not actually the past. It is loved ones who have been in our lives in the past, or it's people that have lived in the past, or it's angels and guides that have been here long before humans were ever thought about. But looking beyond the veil has no judgment, has no fear. Where you're looking, there's a sense that you're actually looking in misconstruing third eye sense with old stories, old wounds. So you're looking into the eyes of hurt or the eyes of pain, and you're believing that to be true, and it's not. And I'm like, oh, you need to close that door. You need to close the past. You need to let that go, because it's actually bringing up some stories of stories that you're creating. So you got the smoke and mirrors story coming up here, and I feel like there's like you can't see clearly because you've got some emotional judgment in the way, and it's stepping in, it's crippling a little bit here, and it's leaving you kind of opening sometimes either mouths or doors where you may have some negative coming towards you. And I want you to be very aware of this. I don't know why, but I want you to be very aware of this. Is that when we get panicky, when we get afraid, when we feel like we need to be protecting and defending ourselves, we can kind of act out. And there's something here, and I keep seeing like it's beyond, like we got to look a little deeper. Look beyond. There's something still trying to trick you, and you don't want to go back to an old self or an old way or an old relationship or an old anything. You want to keep moving you forward. That's what it feels like to me. And it's like if you want to keep moving forward, you you have to really truly with this moon let it go, because that desire to be in a certain light, or to be see life in a certain light, or to be in a certain light, sometimes can hold us from the truth of the light and the truth of our own light, and that our own light could be enough. And so it's beyond ordinary. And so you got to think beyond ordinary. You got to think beyond the human interactions, and think deeper. And earth magic, this is like new beginnings. There is new beginnings coming, and it's like you're afraid of endings. Endings are scary, and some things just have to end so that new beginnings can start. And I feel like that's kind of all around you, and you're trying to bring the past into everything, and into like trying to hold people together, trying to hold things on, um, and trying to keep people together. And I'm like, or trying to keep people of the past together, people of the past together. And it's like it can't always be just, you just got to trust that. Yeah, see, it's, you're trying to spin something backwards here. You're trying to spin something backwards. Don't try to spin anything backwards. Don't try to go backwards. We have to go forward. And to go forward, you have to even let go of even some childhood stories, some childhood hurts. The moon is trying to show you that. See, spirit of gratitude. Be thankful for the wisdom and knowledge that you have been given. They be thankful for what you have been what you have been blessed. Be thankful for what was given to you out of love. I feel like there's a lot of things that were given to you out of love, and you're not seeing that right now, and you need to look a little bit deeper. And then the royal you is that when you go into a place of love, you're actually going to be able to step fully into your light, and to see that Christ-like light, that golden light that's within, and just see yourself as worthy. And because there's something of that worthy story that's playing out for you, and it's only on your end, and you have to be very careful of it. And so the Seven of Pentacles in some reverse is like you're at a pivotal turning point, and you're afraid, and there's something of you afraid to take a leap, afraid to take a move, afraid to take a change over. The Wheel of Fortune is, it is trying to, the wheels are trying to turn you into, some new directions. It's like trying to move you towards what is that, you know, what fortunes are could be there for me. And if you come so laser focused on one pile and waiting to grab onto that, it's like waiting to win the jackpot, and you don't look anywhere else, and you just keep searching for that jackpot that I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it, I'm never going to have it, I'm never going to have it. And then anger, resentment, and those things start to seep in and negative starts to seep in, well, maybe if you look at all the other areas where there's already, abundance and flow of energy coming in, I think you're going to see that there is already been some, but I just feel like you need to take a good hard look at and look at life in the way um, of the love that has been surrounding you, the help that's been helping you, the people who have been there, not what you don't have, but what you do have, and and let this come forward. And I feel like that Six of Wands is like walking into your, into your energy, into being, finally being that sense of hero without ego sense, and moving into a new light. Also for cancers, for some of you, I feel like there's some new baby energy coming in. There's some new beginnings for some children coming in here. And I'm like, I can't tell you where it's coming in or when exactly, but I can see, like, I want to say that by July, August, like, I wouldn't be surprised to see new babies. I also got some new babies, like announcements or some like rebirth energy coming in around December, January, around there, but also could be a rebirth in your life, a new beginning, a new start, going somewhere, a change. Um, and just trust that. And there's also a sense of, I see a ring or engagement or something coming in for some of you as well. So much, much love. Have a beautiful November. I'll see you all in October. Or October. See, you're trying to go backwards. Stop trying to go backwards. See you all in December. Bye bye.